Hey y'all, welcome to Chemistry 140, Introductory General Chemistry. I'm Dr. Balsazak and I'm going to be your instructor this semester. Just want to give you a quick rundown of how the course is going to work in the Blackboard shell. So give me just a second and I will share my screen with you. Okay, so when you first sign on, this should be what your screen looks like. And the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the syllabus. And you can download a copy, or here it is in a text version, and it tells you this is a 3 credit hour course, tells you about me and how to contact me. Moving on down, there's the book. You aren't required to have an actual text. The ebook is just fine, but you do need to get that for the bookstore, so you do have access to the mastering content. This is a class that is available online, so you do need to have internet access that is reliable. If you don't have that at home, you can use the libraries and computers and labs on campus, or the public library is also a great option. This course is not designed to be amenable to being able to complete all the assignments on your cell phone. You really do need a tablet or a desktop or a laptop in order to appropriately access all the content. I don't have a specific attendance policy, but you do have due dates every week. In my course, there is not a penalty for working ahead, but in order to move on to the next week, you have to complete the previous weeks. So if you get behind, you still can't move on until you complete that. Here's a breakdown of how the grading is done. You do have an element paper that is due. Homework is 20%. There's some guided reading that's 10. If there's a quiz that goes along with each chapter, that's 10%. Your midterm is a quarter of and then the remainder is from the final. Both the midterm and the final are proctored exams. All right, this is important. All assignments are due at their stated times. No late work, no exceptions, because this is a class that is available online. You have access to it 24/7. A lack of planning on your part is not an emergency on mine. So do not wait until the last minute. Start working on things early. This is not a class that you need to be doing things if it's due. All our assignments are due on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Central, so don't start it on Tuesday at noon and expect to get it done, especially if you have a problem and need to contact me, or if you encounter an internet problem. Plan ahead. I know emergencies happen, but you have been warned. No late work, no exceptions. If you do have, if Blackboard is down, that is a problem on my end. We will work to fix it. All right, you have until March 9th in order to withdraw and get a W. Here's some other stuff. When you go to take your proctored stuff, do not have an unauthorized device. Here is the breakdown of the schedule. Note all our assignments are due on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Central. If you look at my office hours, I have office hours on Tuesday mornings, so it's a good time to contact me. I will almost always be in my office, and so they're not technically virtual office hours, but I will be available during that time. You have to complete the syllabus quiz, and the next thing to do will be you will have to complete the course syllabus quiz, which hasn't shown up as being available yet because I haven't made it available. But once you create and complete the course syllabus quiz, make sure you've gone over it. You can go into course content, and it will appear once you complete the syllabus quiz 100% by the deadline. I'll show you what it looks like when you do that. Once you do that in course content, here will be your assignment. So here's week 1. Week 1, I have everything that you need to do. So obviously you need to read the course syllabus. You have to take the syllabus test. You have to do that before you can even access this information. So you want to read chapter 1 in your textbook. There's a link right there. If you click on it, It's going to come up. Sometimes it takes a while. You want to use Firefox or Chrome for this, but you'll get your e-text. There it comes. It's thinking about it. There we are. All right. And you'll have to go. This is just the link to the book, but here's the menu, and you want to be in chapter 1. So you can start in chapter 1. There it is. And you do have the ability to bookmark. You can take notes. There's some study tools on here. I think it offers an ability to highlight, but there are a lot of options in the ebook. So you want to open your ebook, and you want to click on this guided reading. You want to download the file. There it is. Here's the file. Enable editing. And you just want to go ahead and answer these questions as you go along, as you go through the reading. So, and then I'm going to go through, and it's mostly a study guide for you. I'm going to grade 1 question, but when you get done with it, go back here to guided reading, and when you're done, you turn it in. So there's where you can upload it. I'm going to cancel that out. Going back to week 1. After you've done your guided reading, here are some videos and some PowerPoints that have been made. I did not make all of these videos, but you can use these and look at them to help kind of go through the chapter for my visual and auditory learners. These are some great resources to help you reinforce the material. After you've done those, start working on your online homework. Again, do not wait until the last minute. So you click on that, mastering is going to come up. Again, sometimes it works faster than others. There it is. Loading. But sometimes you have to click like that you agree. So once it gets loaded, and again, sometimes you have to be patient, but it will work. But what you'll want to do is you want to click on where it says chapter 1. There are also, along with each chapter, some dynamic study modules. These are not required, but if you do complete them, you do get extra credit points for your homework. So that's a way to boost your grade and get some extra practice. Dynamic study modules are always available, but if you want extra credit for them, you have to complete them by the due date that's listed. But they're always available for you to have some time to review. So let me try to refresh this, see if it comes up. Oh, back into course content. Maybe. There it is. All right, so first thing you want to do is there's some mastering chemistry there that kind of tells you how to work through the program. And here it tells you when things are due. Again, dynamic study modules are available as extra credit. So there's the intro, there's the homework, and then there's your dynamic study module to help you out with some practice. Now, if you don't want to close out of Blackboard or anything, just click back up here on week 1. And you're back in week 1. Once you've done your homework and you feel ready, go ahead and access the week 1 quiz. Now the quizzes are timed, but you can use your resources. But if you don't know the material, you're not going to have enough time to complete the quiz. You have to complete the quiz in order to go on to week 2. And that's pretty much how it's going to work every time, throughout every week. You do have a proctored midterm that occurs in week 8. And so you'll need to go to the testing center for that. And then the final is a proctored midterm. But hopefully that helps you. You can click on My Grades here, and that will show you how you're doing, up to this point. This course grade here that I have, that will change every week. That reflects the correct weighted percentages that were given in the syllabus, to help you out and know kind of where you're tracking, if you're online. And if you're on track getting the grades you want. Again, I am always available by email. Blackboard does have a way for video chats and kind of web conferencing. So if you're a face-to-face kind of person, you don't always necessarily have to come into my office hours, but we can meet virtually, and I can help talk you through some problems. So just know that I am here for you, and that I do want you to succeed. That's it. I hope you have a great week. Good luck. Have a great semester, and I'll be seeing you throughout the semester. And we're gonna work to get through this together.